Hello MUS 2020 students. This is just a quick video to go over what I expect for composition number 2. So this is the exact same session that I used for video 8-1. This is taking my single source sample and mutating it through automation and of course through taking the different clips and transposing them into different actions, cropping them, doing different things. Very cool. So what you need to do for composition number 2 is you actually need to create 2 pieces, each of which is composed from a single sound that is less, yes, less, than 1 second long. So one has to be something you found on Freesound, and one has to be your own voice. You can say whatever you want. You could sing, you could beatbox, whatever. It just has to be something you do with your voice into a microphone. So your piece has to be created in arrange view, like so, and it has to have some sound playing at all times, no long empty pauses. So here's where I need to start making some changes. I have 4 tracks. I need to have 4 different tracks with the sample on it being transformed in different ways with different effects. So 2 of these are MIDI, so that is a no-go. So I'm going to copy a sample over to here, and I'm just going to randomly, I thought I had a reversed one. There's a reversed one. Copy that one over to here. And then I will copy, oh, that should be over there. This guy, sure, over there. That way I've got 4 different tracks, and they all need to have different effects. So this one, I believe, has grain delay. This guy doesn't have anything on it yet. Let's go with flanger. And I'm just going to randomly automate that in a minute. This one will give it, oh, it copied the grain delay. Interesting. Well, I'm going to delete that grain delay because I need to have different effects. So I'm going to give it an auto filter and an auto pan. And this guy, I will kill his grain delay and give it redux. Yeah, I'm downsampling. All right, so that would be a little bit better. Everything has to be created in arrange mode. Again, I can do this by manually triggering. Okay, so that would put stuff onto my timeline, and again I'd have to hit back to arrange and then zoom out a little bit to see it, but you can see that's pretty easy to fill up, in my case 25 seconds, give or take. So that's the easy way to get that over there. I have to use 2 return tracks with different effects on each track. Well, guess what? Built in, I have reverb and I have delay. I'm not so interested in the delay, but I am definitely interested in reverb, so we'll nuke delay. And I think what I'm going to do instead is, how about, what do I want? Let's do phaser. Phasers are cool. And specifically, let's use the glass. Awesome. Then I'm going to crank that, and that to the phaser. Yeah. That's got a cool sound. And I'm going to send my main one all the way over there. That can go over there, and these guys will just kind of go in the middle area in terms of the reverb. Then what would I have to do after that? I cannot use compressor, EQ3, limiter, tuner, or utility. Those do not count. However, that said, it is good practice to get in the habit of dropping a limiter onto your master channel. And the reason for that is that you don't want to blow away your audience's hearing. So with the limiter turned on, I'm hitting a peak ceiling of -0.3. If I turn it off, holy smokes, I'm hitting 4.68. That is insanely high and painful. I am currently doing this with headphones, and I think I might have a slight ringing in my ears from that. So, no bueno. Next, I need to automate changes in volume, panning, effects, and sends to return track on each track. Okay, well, again, very easy. If I make sure the automation arm is on, I can record those changes just by hitting record. And if you ever need to reset position, just select what you want to hit and reset and hit the delete key, and that resets it. Then, however, you might have this re-enable automation button pop up. You might have to hit that. But if you're recording, you can easily go back to the default position by hitting the delete key. Another one that I'll show you that's really kind of cool if you're at a loss, especially with your vocal stuff. This is not in the assignment and you won't get credit for it, but if you automate the track activator button, the glowing number, you can get some cool stuttering effects with that. And doing that, you can easily create some really cool stuff. If you take a look at the automation here, you can see it's either on or off for that. There's nothing in between. But very cool stuff. Again, if you want to look at and edit the automation as breakpoints, make sure that you're in automation mode. So if you can see breakpoints, great. If not, you might have to hit the A key in order to toggle that and show your automation. We'll turn off computer MIDI keyboard. There we go. So without automation, with automation. Then go ahead and hit the down arrow or hit the plus to select different automated parameters. So for here, I've got speaker on. Then I'm going to go to mixer. Let's do volume and mixer, and let's do panning. Cool. That way, again, I can, oh, I selected panning twice. Mixer, track volume. I thought that looked different. Okay. That way, if I need to, I can go through and add a breakpoint, change stuff, bring it down, maybe do a weird panning spike in the middle like that. And again, if I hold down Alt or Option on the Mac, I can edit the curve of those lines in order to make it more exponential or logarithmic. Those are going to sound more human. Then the last thing is you have to do 2 projects. Each of them are 1 minute long. So I've got a good start right here, but I would need to extend it. Obviously, this is something that you should not wait until the last minute to do. Yeah. All right. Sorry, that was terrible. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or post in the forums. But that's about it for this particular composition, so good luck.